Yeah, so this is how it was started. It was one afternoon when I met these troops gearing up. So I just quickly rushed to like, what is going on? So the boss who is gearing up, as you are seeing now, told me that someone's drone just fell in the lake. So they have been called to come and help get the drone back. So I told him, yes, I want to film this. I want to make it a lifetime experience and then share it with the rest of the world. So at this point, he was trying to quickly fix his equipment to get everything intact before taking off. If this is your first time watching, please do me a favor, like and subscribe to this channel. We will soon take off to go to that place where the drone fell because it was a bit far away from the shore. So I told him I want to join the trip so that I can also go and film this whole experience and then share it with the rest of the world. Yes, so at this point we went on board, getting ready to take off. So we're just sitting there having some conversations as everyone is trying to put on their jackets because he made us know that the first thing that as a marine rule, when immediately you get on board, you need to put your life jackets on. So the captain also just tipped off and then bam, we are heading to the actual place where the drone fell. So that's the guy trying to show him the actual place that yes, this is the picture. This is the last scene that I took before it fell. So when we get there, when you look at this point, then you know the actual place where the drone fell. So we quickly rushed to the place. I was just a bit nervous because looking at the lake, it was a hoop. It was very, very, very big lake. And then there was no storm though, but since it's my first time experience, I was a bit nervous. So immediately we get there, he started dressing up, asking a whole lot of questions, making sure that they get him the actual location because you don't want to go and dive at the wrong place before getting to know the actual place. So he was asking a whole lot of questions. Where were you? How did you get to know that it was this place? So the captain was also like, yes, it was this particular tree standing here. So I was here and then the drone fell like this. He was trying to dress up. I was just looking at him. It was really difficult putting on that suit. So I was like, wow. So you do this every day. I wanted to have an interview with him, but actually there was no time. So I wanted to do it some any other day. Through all these preparations were ongoing, and I was thinking like it was taking a whole lot of time. So I asked, it seems we are taking a lot of time. So he said, yes, that is how it goes because when I go down there and I need something, I can't just ask anyone to give it to me. So I have to make sure I have everything on me before I go down there. So it was actually 25 meters down. I was like, how? 25 meters, you're going 25 meters looking for a drone. He said, yeah, that is what I do every day. I even go more than that. Sometimes 40, 50, or 60 meters, I even go looking for people's treasure. So I was like, wow.
Stop crying. Okay. Knife. Knife. Comment dire?
So at this point, he was ready to leave. So you can see him putting on, will I say shoe or how I would you can see him trying to put on that. It will be fin because it looks like the fin of it like this. Right? There we go. There we go. So I was just there thinking that maybe when he just goes in and he'll just bring out the drone like this, but it took quite a little time before he came out with the drone. As he went straight down there, I was just nervous like, hey, so understand what is he doing? What is going on? And it was just really, I was just a little bit frustrated. All I could see on the water was the bubbles coming up. That was how you got to know the actual place he is. So yes, at this point, all you see is the bubbles coming up, or the bubbles coming up. So I was a bit nervous, like, hey, what is going on? I wished there was a camera down there for me to be seeing what actually is going on. So I asked if there's any camera, and then he told me he didn't bring the camera that day. So I just allowed it like that. So at this point, I was a bit nervous because looking at the river, very dark like this, and then you were down there 25 meters. I don't know how to say it, but I was just nervous sitting waiting for him to bring back the good news. And actually, here comes the good news. He came out and we all started smiling. Hey!
shut here.
He's a professional. I told you. Still working. I told you if he comes, you're gonna find it. But is it waterproof?
No, it's not waterproof. So I will change some components inside.
Okay.
Oh.
There's something inside.
No, this is mine. Yes. So I think the motor will work.
Yeah.
But the electronic inside has to.
Just for superstar. I trust you, man. I know what you can fucking do, man.
Come so viva. Yeah, banari. Nyama kamera ka hokuta. Menyama problem menya meno ba rafia ko ba ko le tu apanya. Menya ma do. Aba.
So at this point, we came out of the water and then we just set off. I was just looking at him, very, very amazed. And we do this every day for how long? I just did so many questions. I was just having so many questions running down my mind to ask, like, but I don't know. It was really, really amazing. So that is the drone. That is the guy who's drone plus. So this is the drone looking at it. He made it himself. A PC drone or there's some particular name, I don't know, it's FPC or something like that. So that is it. We set off back to shore, and that is it. It was really, really an amazing experience that I had that day.